Hey, good morning, guys. Good afternoon. Good um moment in time. Sorry, the light here. So I'm just sitting in my truck as I inside after dropping off Mythos. And I just wanted to share. It's just a quick message before I go for my run. It's a beautiful, beautiful, brilliant, bright day here on the ocean. Let me just show you. Now it's not too bad. I'm in someone else's parking spot, but that's okay. So I just wanted to share the beauty and the light and share a little message with you guys. As always, that sun reflects the sun within us, that God's self energy. It is us on all timelines, because in reality, there is no time or space. We are everywhere all at once, just like God. So I thought maybe before I do my little message, we'll just take a deep breath in, drop from the head space and drop into that heart, the center of all that you are. The connection and the place where you are unfiltered, where you communicate to your higher self. However, your higher self is not separate from you. It is very one with the entirety of your being. Speaks through your thoughts, your minds, your body. Your body is one with God's source energy. You are the temple. You are pure God source energy. Take a breath in. Where am I? And exhale. So I just wanted to share something on that very subject matter really quick before I go in. Is I did watch the movie Lucy last night, and I know it's an older movie. I think it might be from maybe 2014. I'm not sure, and I'm not a big movie buff. And you know, I know that whatever someone presents or whatever I'm supposed to watch, it will click. And I got the message to watch that a couple different times, and it just popped up on Facebook or something. YouTube, and then it popped up with somebody on Facebook. And I truly believe whatever I need to know in the moment is before me. And that's definitely my guide. But if you guys haven't watched that, I really urge you to watch it, because it really plays out in an entertaining way the truth of who we are and our God self energy, and what this physical body is, and what that super conscious is, or God, or just all source energy. It's really good. Yeah, I'm not into like shooting and fighting, so you can get over that part and watch it for what it is. It's amazing. So basically what I got from the movie is they were talking about the brain and how we only use 10% of the brain, but this doctor or whatever he was, physicist or was contemplating the brain, but this girl ended up having the experience of having the 100% brain capacity. And what I really, really realized is how we activate our brain, how we activate our DNA codes, kind of the same thing, activating all of that knowledge, all of that light within us. It's not through outside knowledge and reading books all the time. So in the past, we're taught to get our wisdom, our knowledge, our truth from books, whether it be encyclopedias, uh, things that have gone before us, scientists, just outside knowledge. What I really learned from that is, and it causes pathways of light to activate and decode within us. But it's not just from taking that outside knowledge and getting answers from the outside, because that keeps us limited. It actually keeps us more contained and regurgitating old information. But they do work together in that outside knowledge or information can catalyze that one, the one that seeks for greater truths. They'll take that knowledge and they take it within their God self, and then they will, sorry about all the shadows, and then they will say, well, why? Ask and you shall receive. But the asking of why and going within is where you receive that information. And it's like you might have had a limited part of your brain working, and then something outside causes you to seek. They work together, yin and yang, and then it catalyzes triggers something within you, and then that opens up a spark. Sorry, I got my retainer in my hand. It opens up a spark and catalyzes and synapses these nerves, and I don't know how the proper terminology is, but all I know is it catalyzes and activates pathways of light. Same with the DNA. That's what light codes are. It's every time you go within, you give yourself the opportunity to catalyze pathways of light, which is just your God source energy and essence when you're not in this physical form. But the physical form gives us the experience of being God in the physical. It's just really, 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 really good. And it it really does show you in an entertaining way how we have all of that power, all of that source. We are not separate from it, and we truly are everywhere all at once. So the more that you activate your brain in the movie, and I'm sure there's a correlation, the brain and the DNA, working together, and it all operates as pathways of light, synapses, because all the cells communicate within ourself. But it was just so awesome, and I got so much out of it. And obviously it's divine timing, because if it's something I watched 20 years ago, I wouldn't have gotten the deeper meaning. It would have been just more entertaining in a fictional way. But to me, it was very nonfiction presented in a fictional way. So I don't know if you guys have watched that or not. Hey, Munazavi. So I just wanted to share the importance of going within, going within, going within, going within. And that's what makes you that superhuman. And in the movie, the girl Lucy Scarlett Johansson became superhuman because all of her brain was activated, but really she was just releasing anything that in the past was preventing the pathways from flowing. And that's how true God expansion happens. We come into the physical to expand it, because we get that density and we get that the limitations, but it causes us to go within, and then it creates all these pathways of light and knowledge and awareness and enlightenment. So every time you go within, you are enlightening yourself. Might not come in that second, but you planted the seed, and it'll come as you allow more and more and more, and release more of the limitations and condensing of what we were taught. And it's so beautiful because they work together, though, as within without and as without within. So they work together in catalyzing and triggering the opportunity for us to always go within, connect to our God source energy, which we are always, but we allow it through going within. And then it creates those pathways that were already there, but we activate them by connecting to our God source energy. So basically, we activate all that we are by connecting to that sun within, by connecting to that light within and allowing it, by knowing the truth. The illusion is separation from God source energy, and we are dissipating in this lifetime, in this physical form, the dissipation and dissipating the illusion of separation between us and our God self energy. We are it. That is the greatest secret. You know that book, The Secret? Well, the secret freaking ass is not just affirmations and writing down things. The secret is you are the secret. You are the secret. You're the secret in living form. The secret comes through you. As we go within all the time, we synapse, we activate pathways of light, and it affects our entire body. We are multidimensional beings, and we acquire that actually by going within, not out in outer space and flying around, but going within. And then in that, we connect to the multidimensional selves. Our hearts are the portal to our multidimensional self, that information of all that we are in all time, in the explanation and the wisdom and the knowledge of what is here on this physical realm. So I just wanted to share that, guys. Thank you. It is a grand rising here in Old Orchard Beach, Maine, 27 degrees. I'm going to go for a little run, and I'm just so happy and blessed. And it also gives you guys a greater awareness why the life and the conditioning you had been brought up with, and why you experienced that. Because I realized me being young and being maybe brought up in more like a stricter, limited upbringing through religion or through my parents' beliefs, which were brought down. It really, the more alone you feel sometimes, and the more you don't express yourself, well, that gives you an opportunity, and it creates a fertile soil and ground for you to go within for your answers, go within and commune with your God self energy. So a lot of times we might feel alone, but that aloneness is a gift, because we're truly never alone if we're everywhere all at once. And it gives us an opportunity to commune with ourself, which is that God part of us, guys. So it's just beautiful. And the more you allow, you truly, truly are your own superhuman. You are your own superpower through your allowance, through your connection to that portal within, that God source energy that you are. It permeates all of you. It's just allowing that and going within and connecting. When something happens on the outside, or what has been my greatest gift, this is how the yin yang operate together in the outside limited world and the inside world. Any emotional pain that I've experienced as my own personal self, or any of the pain, which is one and the same, that I see projected into the mass collective, caused me to question why. And in that questioning why, I asked my God self, and that great, all of the pain, it's like I inverted it. So when you take all of your pain and all of your emotions and everything you ever been through, and you go within, it's like an inversion. Connecting to God, it's like the God outside going inside out, and you're connecting to that within, and then you get all the answers and understanding and peace and fulfillment and harmony and love and self-acceptance. When you connect to that God self, which is what we're all doing and trying to do in this world, whether we're conscious of it or not, whether we try to connect outside, which can trigger and bring us within, that's where true fulfillment lies. That's where peace is. That's where home is. That's where you're content, regardless of what you see on the outside. When you take all the pain that you've ever felt and you flip it inside out, you invert it in you for your answers, you connect and merge it with the God wisdom and knowledge, the light. You activate the light every time you go within. And it's beautiful. And that's the greatest sense of power. And power not in a forceful way, but in a confident, knowing way, a peaceful way. An integration of your God self with your physical being is the gift from taking everything, inverting it, and getting your answers within. You hold truly all the information and knowledge, and we're always told that. But now I'm understanding it more and more at a deeper level. So if you haven't watched Lucy, watch Lucy. It's an awesome movie. Give you one more flash of the sun. Thank you for joining, Muna Zabi. Thank you for sharing your beautiful light. And it is always a grand rising. We are the awakening. We are the rising. We are the secret. We are the miracle. We are the superhero. As we see all of that pain and don't get caught in the pain, and we bring it within and connect it to that light within singes, purges, and burns off any illusions of separation, any untruths that we are holding. It connects with the flame within us, the sacred heart, our God self's energy, the truth of all that we are. All right, guys, may you all shine with the entirety of all the love and light that you are.